Shalom, or praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'ashabrak HaKadash. Double honor to the apostles, salute to you, brother, teaching word in sincerity and in truth. Now what I want to do in this video is I want to talk about, basically they had said, you probably seen it all, they were talking about how they had looked in the telescope and they had seen the galaxies. I'm not going to play it, but you had the individual Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he was talking about the image that they had shown. Everyone was all fascinated by it and all that. They've been having it all over the news. You keep seeing it popping up in different things. But he said it was like, if you was to check the scale of it, that whole galaxies, and it was different things going on. It was only if you picked up like a grain, or a speck of some sand, meaning, and you put that to the sky, that's how small the galaxies was compared to how big it is out there. So what we're saying is, what it's saying is that, space is vast, like just ridiculously vast. I think that's the image. This is the image they're showing. Let me get it up 1 second. It wasn't even this one. But what I do want to say is and I've got scriptures I'm gonna read here. But what I do want to say is there was I had gone Iceland, on just pretty much I wanted to just be out, in the wilderness. That place just popped out. So I went, with a couple of brothers, two, and then we was out there, and what had happened was, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm not gonna, do, what happened was, to get to the point, you drive around. There's a lot of different terrains and things of that nature. Let me see if I can give you a quick example here. Now, there's different terrains and stuff, and what they do is they have people doing, tourism up there, right? So we was out there, right, and I, pretty much as wild as I am, I walked on, just went walking out there. But there was a couple of things that happened, man. We seen this massive bird. It looked prehistoric, man. But one of the things that had happened was we slept in the car. We didn't have no hotel or nothing like that. We just went raw in the car. I don't know if that was the plan, but I'd be doing wild stuff like that. So it kind of was dark, so there was no way of getting out. You couldn't see where the hell you was at. So we had to sleep in the car, man. You was around ice, all that. Anyway, we was at the car park, where that bit with the building was, where they kind of host the tours in the day. So we just slept there. But what we noticed is, when it went dark, man, and this is real talk, man. It was the most stars I've ever seen in the sky in my life. Now I've seen, you can go to certain remote towns and stuff like that, and you see stars, but this was really out there. Now, when I tell you that there was stuff constantly moving in the sky, I said, this is why Esau, he blocks out he blocks things out in the cities, and he doesn't want Jake being and going to certain places, because you're gonna see stuff. Let me get a picture up here. I'm telling you, the skies was like this picture. This stuff is real. And I got witnesses. So we was looking at this sky, and all of, like, basically, man, all through, like you'd have this image with just shooting stars, if you want to call them that, but chariots just moving constantly, no non-stop. And it wasn't for 5 minutes, it was all night. That just was doing stuff. I said, you know what, man? I said, is what Esau's blocking out? You know, we kind of, was mentioning, I'd mentioned the tree of life, and I was just meditating on the heavens and stuff like that. Now, what I want to do is let me bring out the scripture here. Damn, I'm just typing. One sec. So this is John 14:1, right? It says, "Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, or Yahweh, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you." So if it wasn't like that, then that's what the Lord's telling you what it is. That in His Father's house are many mansions. Right? And I'm kidding you not, man. Just meditating on this in the spirit. And I was gonna do a video on this before, but the spirit never had it. Come out a couple of years back. I was gonna do it, but I'm telling you, man, Esau he can see what's going on out there. He's scared. There's constantly the chariots moving around, and we know that, because NASA and all that. Now and then, certain leaks, one of their recordings of what they've recorded, the activity that's going on in out of in space. So basically, man, Esau's done. He's got to deal with the power of everything. It says 14:3, "And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also." So, um, the Lord and the angels is setting things up out there, planets, realms, and guess what? We're in the kingdom. The scripture says we're going to drink wine newly with the Lord. Let's see if I can get there. I know it is. I think it's because he says. I think he says something like, "I will drink it newly with you in the kingdom." So if I can find it a different way, I know I'll be able to find it. I just gotta. Because even at the Passover, there was a scripture on that wine. So, 1 second. Just looking for this. I got like scriptures on the kingdom, man. And that's a lesson within itself, the kingdom. And then they'll notice that's what it's all about. What did the disciples say? Lord, when are you going to restore the kingdom? Unto the Israelites. Matthew 26:29. "But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom." So the Lord's gonna have us on other planets, banquet tables, wine, You know, this is what's coming. So the kingdom is prepared, and the glory and the splendor. That's why you see them chariots, because you got the angels, doing stuff out there. They're out there, man. This is real. Like if you watch, Star Wars or Star Trek, and you got beings in outer space and ships. Well, that's actually real. Let me get a scripture on that. Excuse me. Um, uh, I can just search it. I notice I get, you get it out all the time. Is it 68? So I'm gonna jump to the point. I could read the whole thing, but I jump to the point. Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. So there's just innumerable amounts of angels out there in them ships. Okay, and that's why they're scared, man. What does the scripture say? They were afraid, yet they just fight. And look, man, like I said, I'm telling you, bro. Like, and when you go to certain places, you see the sky. But I'm telling you, we was out there in this remote environment. We're talking about completely remote. And I said, man, this is like them pictures. Because I'd never seen nothing like it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stars and stuff. But this was, I'm telling you, like, you could basically, this wasn't just, when you see a chariot sighting, the angels appear and then disappear and stuff like that. This wasn't stopping. It was like you had like, you know, and this, basically like when Esau looks in these telescopes, man, them chariots are always out there doing what they're doing, and he has to cut feeds, he has to do this, he has to do that, because and they see giant chariots, like we seen that video clip with the, I think it was Issachar and stuff. So basically, man, I mean, I might do another video on this, probably trying to explain it a bit better, but it was disguised like this. I'm telling you, man, it was hard to see the black in the sky, and all you kept seeing, just things were just moving. They wouldn't stop and disappear. They were just moving. They were just doing stuff. So hey, the Lord and the angels, man. Well, the angels, should I say, they're out there, and the Lord, they're out there doing stuff out there. Correct, setting up the mansions, which the place is prepared. So that's why Esau is bricking it, man. And you don't know what them elites are seeing, because they got, obviously some stuff leaks, but they got a lot of stuff that you ain't seen. There's stuff happening every day. So, Esau's done, man. I'm gonna let me close on this. Revelations 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against a dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and they're gonna lose miserably. I mean, just look what's out there, man. It says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. And basically, we tried to, I put my phone out to record, but it was out in the middle of nowhere. There was no street lights, none of that. It was pitch dark, so you couldn't get nothing. So we was really out in the middle of nowhere, and basically, man, that kind of flashed in my mind when they were talking about what's going on out there. And Esau's sitting up there looking at telescopes like a creep, spying on the Lord and the angels, because he's a creep, but we've been promised, to be out enjoying all of that. And like I said, these angels, Esau's bricking it because it says no place was found anymore in heaven for him. Because they're gonna lose miserably, man. They're gonna be shot their jets out or whatever, out the sky and all of that, and they're just gonna be confounded and looking stupid. All right. Now there's other scriptures I could have brought out on this topic, but you know, pretty much, I think I made the point. But you know, the angels are always out there, man. You just can't see them. You be in the cities, but you know, they are making their you know, there's all types of chariot sightings nowadays. Why? Because we're at the end times. So they've been showing themselves big time, as we know. It's always chariot sightings, man. Pretty much every day. People are uploading the chariots. Like, oh, they've seen a chariot fleet, or they've seen one or two, or they've seen a chariot, you know, and then you got the chariots doing what they're doing out in space. You know, chilling by the moon or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that right quick. Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. So that angels, man, they got this. They've scoped. They've got it. They're watching Earth, and that's why. And I'm gonna do another show on this. I'm gonna do another show on this. But that's why Esau's out there. You know, and it shows you in all these shows, man. Because they've come out and said, oh well, you know, the real question with no you know, they call them aliens, which are really the angels, but they say, oh, we know aliens exist, but the real issue is if they come in peace. Now, Esau already knows that they ain't coming in no peace, man. Not for his ass anyway, for the elect, yeah. But he knows that because they mess up his stuff that he's got out of space to toy with him. To show the power. But they're really gonna show the power when the Lord comes back and he zaps all of their technology, all their jets, all their whatever they got. This is what's gonna happen. So it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. So the eyes of the Lord, man, they're always there. So, you know, you people are done, man. How are you gonna fight that? How are you gonna fight that? All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.